In this video, I'm gonna walk you through how I did my pushpin travel map. First, I started by measuring the dimension of the map on my blank wall. Next, I downloaded an image of the Philippine map from Google, which will be my template. I resized the image to the dimension I want using Microsoft Publisher. Mine is 36 by 54 in inches. And remember to allot spaces around the map for your travel pictures. I put the link of my template in the description box in case you want to use it. I then printed the template in 2 copies, cut the map, and puzzled the pieces together. Honestly, I found this part to be the hardest because, the Philippines, being an archipelago, is made up of numerous islands, so a small printed Philippine map as a guide will come in handy. I pasted one template on the wall. I did not secure it, I just used Scotch tape to barely stick it because this is just a guide and I'll be removing this later. I then started working out on the board map. Sorry, I wasn't able to document this part, but what I did was, I pasted the second template on a foam core board and cut the pieces using a cutter. Remember to use a sharp one to avoid ragged edges. While cutting, I found the shapes of some islands interesting, like this crown and this heart. Since my cutter was blunt, I needed to sand my map pieces to smoothen the sides. You can skip this process if your cutter is very sharp. Then, I colored it black starting with the sides first. You can see how thrifty I am for using cotton buds. I wanted to spend as little as possible in this project, so I use an old foam core board, but you can buy yours from a bookstore or you can use any cardboard. I then colored the surfaces with a black spray paint. The splatter of spray paint here looks very nice already, but I went ahead for 2 coatings to get an even look. After drying, I initially added the lines with a pencil using the second template as a guide. I was planning to trace the lines with a correction fluid, but it did not go very well. The lines were not smooth, so I used a white color pencil instead. I put strips of adhesive tape at the back of my puzzle pieces in preparation for assembly. Time to stick the map on the wall. Unfortunately, the adhesive tape was not strong enough and my puzzle pieces started falling off a few days later. I tried redoing it with a glue gun, but it also fell off. Finally, rugby adhesive worked, which I find sturdy. The only problem I had was the rugby started eating the foam core, so be careful with that. Last and the most interesting part was adding and pinning my travel pictures. So far, I have been to 24 provinces as of the making of this video and 57 more to go. Cheers to more travel! That's it! Don't forget to share your project with us.